Thanks for subscribing to IMO Sports and liking the videos.
I already proved for myself and for anybody in the basketball that I came from nothing. But I came here in the United States and I got right now this level where I am right now. Believe in yourself and you will get everything what you want. And I believe in myself and I will get my belts back. June 17. Believe it and be sure I will finish your boxing career. Thank you very much for your attention.
A lot of old school tactics. It's 2017, man. All that old school tactic, all the stuff that, his side is trying to do is not going to work. At the end of the day, we got a date. You sell the fear, we're not buying it. At the end of the day, you got to see me June 17th. I don't care what you say, I don't care where you're from, I don't care how you came up. It don't matter, bro. You have to see me June 17th. It's that simple. We just go get it done. And June 17th, it's going to be no different. Reality check.
Welcome to another edition of IMO Sports with Pedro Justice. Today was the final press conference between Andre Ward and Sergey Kovalev, and it was in Los Angeles. This one was very matter of fact. I think that's the best way to put it. They were straight to the point. They've been doing this 2 days already, so they already knew what they needed to say at the beginning. But I find it interesting that Kovalev did not seem as frustrated with Andre Ward today. He seemed more ready to speak and talk to the media. So I saw a couple of interviews here and there where he was saying some things, and as Andre Ward put it, he was making some excuses about his conditioning. He denied having a problem with alcohol. He denied the respect factor, that he did have respect, he does have respect, but not for how Andre Ward is behaving after the victory. He feels that deep down in Andre Ward's heart, he knows he lost the fight and that he shouldn't be acting this way. And Andre Ward is like, I'm not sure what he's talking about. All three judges had it the exact same score. Maybe some rounds here and there switched around, but at the end of the day, Team Ward pulled this victory out. And the next time when we fight, the rematch, what's the date? June 17th. It's going to be a different outcome because I'm not proud of how I performed earlier. I want to perform better from the start. So he's going to make some adjustments. Sergey's going to make some adjustments. Sergey wants to hurt him. Sergey has to pace himself, because I would have to agree with Andre Ward that Sergey Kovalev, near the end of fights, there's some rounds, especially like 6, 7, 8 rounds like that, where he starts to take a break. And a lot of times the fighters are not able to press him because they're just trying to survive. And that's the same thing that happened to Daniel Jacobs. When his opportunity to shine was right there before him, upon him, he could not take advantage of it. Instead, he was just trying to survive. And in life, I know we've all been in those situations where it's been difficult, it's been rough, but then you're in the situation, it's like, this is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. So there's something I can do. I can either fight or flight. I need either step up or fall back and just coast to the end. And Andre Ward chose to step up, take care of business, take the bull by the horns, and pull the fight off. And I felt that he won a close fight, but that he did win the fight if you look at it with the sound off and you're not just being taken back about the punches from Sergey. If you look at that second half of the fight, it was before the second half, really. I know we've been saying the second half, from the third round on, the rounds were very close. From the third round on. The first round, actually, Andre Ward was controlling the first round, and Kovalev got one really strong jab in there, and then another lighter jab, and that won him the fight. So I was debating with myself, really, Sergey lost that first round, but because of the perception of the punches, I went ahead and let him have that round. And after that, the knockdown, Andre Ward got up, third round, fourth round, fifth round, sixth round. I'm actually one of the people that I did give the 10th round to Sergey Kovalev. I felt he did enough to win the rounds because I was just looking for rounds to give him because technically he was losing based on how the judges are supposed to score the rounds. You may disagree, and that's okay. I like Sergey, so I have no problem with that. But in the rematch, I want to see how they step it up and change their game. I love this press conference. These are better than the first. The first time was very subtle, and it just kind of went by, very dry. This time, there's some animosity. There's some bad blood. They're ready to get in that ring. He's like, ain't no fear here. They're trying to sell fear. No, we don't take that. They're trying to give you the perception, but I'm here to give you a reality check. My boy Andre Ward, like a reality check. And then he walked off and dropped the mic. And Sergey is like, I'm going to end your career. He just keep telling him, I'm going to end your career. But Ward knows if he's in the best shape of his life, and he does what Andre Ward does, because Andre Ward has been an underdog before. He's risen to the occasion like the Super Six. No one picked Andre Ward to win, and he showed there that he was more than just a gold medal Olympian, that he had the heart of a lion. And so on June 17th, we're going to see who is the best light heavyweight champion in the world. Are you ready? Until next time, it's Pedro Justice.